Hello, hello. Welcome to day 6 of our 21 days for, what is it? Self-judgment detox. I had to remember it. So the one today is I judge myself for being single a bit. And I think even more so for women, if you think of all the programming that goes around about you're a spinster. Way back when you were a spinster. It's crazy when you really think about the way women are judged. I'm not saying men aren't, they absolutely are, but in our patriarchal culture, it's like, just think of even that term, a spinster, and like something's wrong with her because she's not. And yet I know I have friends that have chosen to remain single. They want it that way. And then others who are like, yeah, I'd like to find a partner, but I'm not going to just find somebody to find somebody. So, let's just tap, karate chop. Even though I judge myself for being single, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I really do. And maybe especially around the holidays, I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though I judge myself for being single, I make myself wrong for being single. But what if there could be another way to see this? I choose to acknowledge myself right now. I'm going to do one more. I don't remember if that was 2 or 3. Even though I judge myself for being single, it's just another way to beat myself up. I've tried relationships, and they just haven't stuck for me. And what if I can just honor where I'm at right now? Go to the eyebrow. I really judge myself for being single. I make myself so wrong for this. Whether I'm a man or a woman, I bet sometimes if I still judge myself, it just beats me up. What if it's possible to see this differently? And what if the best place to start is where I'm at right now? Tapping through the judgment I have about still being single. I live in a culture that loves coupledom. They put it out there everywhere. Valentine's Day, the holidays. And right now I'm in the midst of holiday season. And I can make myself so wrong for this. What if there's something deeper here for me to look at? When the time is right. What if I could ask myself, I judge myself for still being single because, and see what comes. Whatever follows the because is really the thing for me to tap through. Is it because I tell myself there's something wrong with me? That I'm flawed in some way? That's really judging myself. And being really hard on myself. And what if by tapping through, making myself wrong for still being single, what if I discover something else that's unique to me? Maybe deep down, I don't want to be hooked up. Or maybe I do. But making myself wrong is the thing that's in the way that I'm aware of right now. And what if, by honoring this, speaking my truth about it, tapping through it, clarity comes to me, and I get to the bottom of what's going on within me. And what if that makes me feel better about being single? And really makes it okay? And what if that's the best place to start? So take a breath. So it's always the thing I use. I feel bad. I judge myself for being single still because. And it's always that first blip of a thought before the rational mind kicks in and starts telling you all this, blah, 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 malarkey. So that first blip of a thought is really what you want to deal with and go with. And just tapping through, like I judge myself, maybe if you're a journaler, write out, I judge myself for being single because, and being single, still being single says that I am. What does it say about you that you're still single? And in this culture that just promotes coupledom, and especially like this time of the year and say around Valentine's Day, it's just like, wow, it's really hard for many people to be single because of the judgment of self. That's the main thing. It's like judging yourself. I had a friend who, she was like, God, for years, all everybody asked me is, you dating anybody? You seeing anybody? You doing anything? Instead of like, hey, how's your life? What's going on with you? How's like the work you're doing? All that stuff. What are you doing, for fun? That kind of thing. We're programmed to be like, hey, you dating anybody? You seeing anybody? You got a partner? So all those things can get in the way. And those are the things I recommend tapping on. And then just see what comes. So thanks for this topic. And I've got a ton more. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 7. And we'll be a week in, a third of the way through. Bye for now.